concession purchase at Lazarus.
The best news you'll get all day. Wish TV's Daybreak.
Ah, my old office.
Actually, this is Lucinda's.
I knew that. Just keeping you on your toes.
All right, well, you're not here to work anyway. Remember, you're just going to check messages.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel so good, and I do have a lot of responsibilities to Anderson Enterprises and worldwide.
But you need to see a doctor before you come back to work. And besides, you and I need more time together, which we will have back at the hotel.
Yeah, but you know what? It occurs to me that we're together here. You know, you are hot. Come here.
What are you, Kirk?
Now, I want you to tell me that you love me.
But you know that.
Say it.
All right. I love you.
A little louder.
I love you.
Excuse me. Hi. I'm trying to run a business here. Could you kids take it somewhere else?
Damien. Damien, wake up, please. Carlo, do you hear me? Open your eyes. Smythe, the cloth. Please, my son, come back to me.
Will you please page Mrs. Grimaldi? I have to talk to her.
I thought you were going to stay away from Lily Grimaldi. She's a married woman.
Stay out of this, Mike.
Well, it's no wonder Damien threatened you.
Back off. Hello?
Mark?
Lily, are you okay?
Carly, did Mike come on to you?
No, I didn't say that.
You said he comes on to every woman he sees.
Won't you chill?
No, I won't. Rosanna is about to marry him, and you're protecting him.
Where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going? I'm gonna tell Rosanna that the guy she loves is hitting on her sister.
As the world turns. Brought to you today by Smooth Texture Metamucil, the natural choice for regularity.
You can't tell Rosanna.
Yes, I can.
No. Don't you understand? It won't do any good.
It'll do a lot of good. She trusts him. She's gonna marry...
I'm her sister. Just let me handle it.
How? Are you gonna tell her?
No. Don't you get it? It'll only hurt her.
You're worried about her getting hurt? How do you think she's gonna feel after they tie the knot and then she finds out he's sleeping around?
It's not what you think.
No. What you said, he came on to you.
It's a lot more complicated than that.
How? Did something happen between you two?
No, of course not. But
what? Oh, no. What line did he give you? No, come on, tell me. What did he say to you? That he cares about you? Is that why you're protecting him?
It's not like that at all.
It's been like that ever since Rosanna met him. He hits on women. He shacks up with them. It doesn't mean more to him than a roll in the hay. And you think you're any different?
You've got this all wrong.
No? Yeah? Well, then why are you defending him?
We can't talk here.
I'm done talking. I'm gonna go tell Rosanna.
And wait, please. Just give me a chance to explain. Please.
I was worried.
Oh, I'm sorry. I tried to call you earlier, but there was no answer.
I was out. The damn machine didn't pick up.
It doesn't matter. Listen, I just had some blood tests taken, and the results aren't back yet, and I'm waiting to get an MRI done.
What about the stuff I took from Orlena? Did Dr. Dixon hear back from the lab yet?
Lily, they're ready for you in radiology.
Oh, Mark, I've got to go.
I'll meet you there.
Why are you meeting Lily?
Butt out, Mike.
Thought there was nothing going on.
Nothing is.
She isn't divorced yet. She's still Damien's wife.
And he's still making her life a living hell.
You know, well, maybe he'd be a little more reasonable if you stopped messing with his family. Man, I can't believe I offended you.
Well, who asked you?
Who asked you? Huh? Damien is not kidding. And if you don't chill out, you're going to end up in a body bag.
Lily had to go to the hospital for tests. And I was calling to make sure she was all right. So just back off. This piece of junk. I just picked it up. Great.
Mark, the reason that Mike and I came by, we were wondering if maybe we could take you out to dinner tonight.
How about it?
Thought maybe I'd ask my sister, too.
Is it a blind date?
No, nothing like that.
I'd like to meet her. Just tell me when and where.
Okay, the Falcon Club, 8 o'clock.
I'll be there. I gotta get to
Great.
the hospital.
Okay.
Lock up when you leave.
Sure. Bye.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean?
I mean, what are you doing here?
Well, Kirk, Lucinda asked me to take over worldwide while she's away. And your company, too. Remember?
I remember you begging for the job, but did Lucinda actually give it to you?
Yes, she did. And with your blessing, I might add. Oh, that must have been during one of your dizzy spells, right?
No. I remember that whole bit. We were all kidding around.
I don't think we were. I'll take that. Yeah. Yeah, line 2. Hi, Hank.
Come on, Kirk, let's go.
Where?
Let's go to the hotel. If you're feeling up, let's go to dinner.
Sure.
Let's go to the hotel and let's order room service, okay?
I would love to, but I've got work to do.
There's no rush. Why don't you just let Scott handle things for a few days?
Scott can't handle my job.
I know that, but you've
I'll
got
take care of
more important things to think about right now.
Like what?
Like letting me take care of you, like getting the rest you need so you can go back to work and seeing a neurologist like Dr. John.
I'm not going to see another doctor, all right? That confusion I was having, it's going. Things are a lot clearer now.
The last thing that you need right now is stress, okay? You might forget little business details.
So you think I should let Scott just...
That's right. I think you should let Scott take the burden for a while.
I'm gonna have to check with legal on that, Hank. I'll get back to you. Oh, yeah. During the conference call. Yeah, 9:30. Sure. Bye-bye.
Who's that?
That was Hank Radford about the
Meridian acquisition. What's the problem?
The board's unhappy. They want to renegotiate.
Well, that's too bad. They signed an offer sheet, 54.5 a share with a renewable option. They were lucky to get that. They can't start pulling this now.
54.5 a share. That's pretty good for a guy with amnesia.
You know, Scott, there's a lot I do remember. Now, as much as I appreciate your pitching in, I think it's time to pack up the old briefcase and hit the road.
Excuse me?
I don't need you to hold down the fort. I'm back.
Jeez. I really have to admire you, Kirk. I think it takes a lot of guts to want to jump back into the shark tank like this. Especially with all those gaps in your memory.
I think I'll be able to work around them.
But don't you think it makes more sense to hold off a few days?
Let Scott run the show?
I guess that's what Lucinda wants.
He's right, Kirk.
Hey, and when you're ready to come back and take the reins...
You'll just step down.
Absolutely. But in the meantime, I've been looking over some of your company's reports. There's quite a few discrepancies, so
I'm going to change the password on my computer. No offense, Scott. It's okay. I'll be right back. Angie!
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Thank you.
We thought you were a goner.
Not a lot of people did.
Oh, they reassigned me to the secretarial pool, but now that you're back, I'm all yours again.
So what are you trying to pull?
What do you mean?
You are deliberately needling him about his memory loss. You're playing on his insecurity. Scott, you know that he's not ready to come back to work, but yet he thinks he has to because he's afraid that you're trying to take over.
Come on. He's back because he wants to be back, and there's nothing wrong with his
I don't
memory.
expect you to care, but he is not well. He's very vulnerable right now.
Kirk vulnerable? Man, I can't believe you're falling for all this.
I haven't fallen for anything. He's my husband, and I will not let you hurt him.
Here we go again. Okay, let me just throw out a few words, see what it conjures up. Jimmy, phony minister. Con, you're not married.
We are married. In my heart, we are married.
You should have told Rosanna the minute he started in on you.
Will you stop? It's hard enough for me to talk about this. You're not making it any easier.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just that I can't help feeling sorry for Rosanna. You know, I could kill Kaznov. And I didn't even think about your part in this. But I know it's going to be hard, but you've got to tell Rosanna. You owe it to her.
I've got nothing to tell her. You just misunderstood what I said about Mike.
I don't think so.
This is so hard. Rosanna and I had a horrible fight while you were away. But it turned out to be a good thing. We worked out a lot of things. It was about...
What?
About the fact that I'm jealous of her. She's never been anything but wonderful to me, and I've been jealous.
Carly, she inherited a fortune. Your family didn't leave you anything. You've got every
It's not
right.
just about the money. I've been jealous of what she is, of how good she is, and how everybody loves her, and how happy she and Mike are together. Sometimes I don't like to see them together, because I don't have anyone who feels that way about me. I never have. And I can't help wishing, I can't help wondering why everything's worked out for Rosanna. Anyway, I don't like to be around Mike. Not because of anything he's done, but because of the feelings it brings up in me. My jealousy.
You know, if you were talking about any other guy, I might buy that. But Kaznov, he's such an operator. You know, he puts on that bad guy act and he bowls women over. It's like they want to reform him. And you're not falling in love with him, are you? You are.
Crucial inch between your tummy and your toes. It's gorgeous redefined, so don't be afraid to show off. New smooth silhouettes from Legs. Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Don't panic and don't go crazy. Thursday, The Price is Right will not be seen, so that we can bring you an extra episode of The Young and the Restless. You'll see double the romance and double the two-timing low-down double-crossing. One Y&R episode instead of The Price is Right, and another at its regular time, Thursday only.
The all-new Live CBS This Morning, coming October 16th.
What are these?
What?
These marks, what are they?
What? Oh, those were, from when Mark and I were kids.
Yeah?
Yeah, we measured how tall we were at the beginning of every school year.
Really? Look, is this you? Look how little you were. How old were you there?
6? First grade?
And then look how you shot up. That's a third grade? You must have been the tallest kid in the third grade.
No, not really.
Would have been in my school. Look, it says third grade.
Well, I cheated a little in there. Especially right in there. Added an inch or two.
Why?
Guess I didn't like Mark being bigger than me.
Why not, babe? I mean, he was older than you. And I'm kind of surprised he didn't say anything. I mean, he must have known.
Yeah, I guess. But he never said anything.
Seems to me you two used to get along pretty well when you were young, huh?
Yeah, we did. Till high school.
Why? What changed then?
Turned into a world-class jerk.
How? What'd he do?
Yeah, what difference does it make? You're not going to go over this again, are you?
No. That's just great. Are you gonna do that when something goes wrong after we're married, Mike? You gonna just cover it up? Pretend like I didn't mean anything to you?
No, it's not going to happen to us. I love you.
Well, you loved Mark, too. Look, Mike, whatever happened between the two of you, I really wish that you try to deal with it a little better. Because I know you love Mark too much to lose him. Mark, thanks for coming.
Is everything all right?
Mark, this is Susan. This is Mark Hasnoff. He's the one that helped me escape from Malta, and he's been helping me with everything else since.
What'd the test show?
It's good. It's positive.
The MRI shows no evidence of brain abnormality, which means that your episodes probably weren't caused by a physical problem. And the blood workup shows no drugs of any kind in her system, so...
The powder was a Mediterranean herb.
Did you test her for that?
Yes, but it was negative. And anyway, even if the latest episode was caused by a drug, we wouldn't expect to find it in your system now.
Dr. Stewart.
Excuse me.
Orlena had an herb garden in Malta that she tended herself. She wouldn't let anybody else near it, and she put herbs in everything.
Herbs are not a hallucinogen. I've got to make a call. Excuse me.
I thought we had the goods on Orlena. Did you find anything else at the house that she could have used on me?
Yeah, she had all kinds of other stuff. I meant to take samples, but I didn't have time.
Why? What do you mean?
I got caught.
You got caught? Orlena?
No, I think it was her maid. Strange woman. She doesn't talk.
Smythe. So she caught you in Orlena's room?
Yeah, gave me a real scare.
I can imagine. Well, how'd you get out of that?
Fast. She pulled a gun on me.
Damien, you hear my voice? You must wake up now. Damien, please. Hear me. Try. Wake up. Damien. Luciano needs you. He misses his papa. He knows that something's wrong. You must wake up. For his sake. For your son. The antidote is working. You're
The best news you'll get all day. Wish TV's Daybreak.
And now part 2. of As the World Turns.
Damien. Damien, you hear me? You're awake. Oh, his hand moved. Did you see? Oh, my darling, you're going to be fine now. You're going to be fine. Strong again. Open your eyes, figlio mio. Damien? 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 There's nothing. Just a reflex. You stay with him, I want to say to Luciana.
Smythe held a gun on you?
Yeah,
You could have been killed. Why didn't you say anything to me about this?
I didn't want to scare you. I think she could help us.
Smythe.
Yeah, I think she wants to. I mean, she could have held me there and called the cops, but she didn't. She let me leave the house. She's afraid of something. I think Arlena has her terrified.
I wonder if she told Arlena that you broke in.
No, I guarantee she didn't. We could learn a lot from that woman. I just need to get together with her to talk.
No, you can't. No, you are not going back to the Fairwinds again. You're not.
Lily, I've already been back to see her.
You went back to the house?
Yeah, while you were here. It's okay. The Smythe came to the door. Nobody else saw me. I gave her my number and I told her to call me if she wanted to get together and talk.
You can't do that. Smythe could be dangerous.
Lily, she could have shot me already once. She had the chance.
She pulled a gun on... I can't believe this. I have to go tell Damien.
Lily, wait.
No, I'm not. I'm going to tell Damien what kind of woman his mother hires to be around his son.
Okay, then I'm coming with you.
No, you can't. He will not listen to me if you're there.
All right, then I'll wait outside, but I'm not letting you go there alone, Lily.
All right. All right, let's go.
Hey, where are you going?
Something came up, John.
Luciano's asleep. Go now, I'll stay with my son. This is so unfair. So unjust, my son. The herbs were meant for Lily, not you, only her. Why did you... She has hurt you in so many ways. Dishonored you, shameless whore. Well, she'll be punished. I'll nurse you back to health, and I'll avenge you, I promise. Lily will die. Soon.
Scott, I am really sorry about all of this. I didn't know that you'd be here. So what are your plans? Are you going to stay on? Are you going to work for Lucinda?
Apparently that's her plan, for now.
Look, I didn't mean to hurt you, okay? I simply just tried to explain how I feel.
Actually, this is all kind of funny. Kirk's miraculous return from the dead, his amnesia, his vulnerability. He's putting this all on, and he's got you going on it.
He's not faking.
Oh, please. You heard him talking about Meridian. He hasn't forgotten anything.
You haven't been around him like I have. He's putting up a good front. He doesn't even know how confused he really is.
Wow. He is really good. He's got you conned, beaten at your own game.
He never understood. He loves me.
He's a snake. He doesn't love you. He wants to own you. Big difference. And he's got you feeling guilty and sorry for him.
That is not true. I love him. Look, he makes me happy. That makes me happier than I have ever been in my life. And I want to stay with him, and I want to make a go of our marriage. So don't you tell me that this isn't real. It's real for me. I don't have to stay in it, but I want to. So why can't you just accept it? We're over. It's done. Scott, look, you and I meant a lot to each other once upon a time.
Let's just be friends, okay?
Well, I sincerely hope that we can be, Scott. I want things to work out for you. I really do.
Still here, Scott.
Yeah. Oh, he's forgotten again. I'll just remind him. Kirk, Lucinda hired me. I'm not going anywhere.
You know something? I don't think you're going to be too much good to Anderson Enterprises. I made a few calls. These numbers are fine. I'll have my company back on its feet in a couple of days.
Good, and I'll just run worldwide then.
All right, you do that until Lucinda gets back. But let me make a little suggestion. Can you look over the Meridian Quarterly report so you can get up on this negotiation? The sooner you get up to speed, the better, all right?
Sure, it's a great idea. Thanks, man. I'll do that. Bye-bye.
I'm glad he's going to take some of the load for a while.
Well, I'll be able to keep an eye on him this way. So what were you talking about?
Nothing. Let's go back to the hotel.
Actually, I want to stick around. He's working late.
That doesn't mean that you have to.
I know. But I want to.
Kirk, look, I know you want to get back to work right away, but I really think that you should see this neurologist
Oh, Sam,
beforehand.
come on. The confusion is all gone. I only have trouble remembering things that are painful to remember. But the business, right here.
I know that you think you believe that. Look, in this kind of situation, you start feeling happy and optimistic, and so you get a little bit overconfident. You think you're doing things...
Yes, Angie. Thank you. Terry! No, Lucinda's away. I'm handling it. Oh, couldn't be better. Right. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to argue about Mark anymore.
Neither do I. You're the one who got mad.
Well, I'm not mad now.
Look, Mike, I'm just trying to help you here, and you shut down on me again.
I'm sorry. Why can't you accept that I've got some problems with Mark? They go way back, and I just cannot deal with them now.
I guess I'll have to.
I agreed to go to dinner tonight, didn't I?
You know what, Mike? Things are going to work out a lot better than you think they are. Mark and Carly are going to get along great, and we're all going to have a good time. Look, I know you're really trying here. And I know it meant a lot to Mark, you coming by, helping out around here.
Yeah.
It does. It really does. And you know what? He's trying, too. When he came by Sparky's, he was asking you about the big race. He's really proud of you. He loved Ludi Bell.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I don't know. I love you.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna get on your case about this anymore. Okay, I promise.
Right.
Okay? And more good news. I'm gonna help you paint.
Bro, that's probably not a good idea.
Why not? I feel inspired.
Yeah, I know. That's what's worrying me.
Out of my way.
Bro.
This looks like a good wall.
Bro, that's not good. That's not a good idea.
Sit. Back off. Is that what Mark says? Back off, all right? I'm feeling like a masterpiece is welling up inside me. You just wait. This is what this house needs. Huh? He's gonna nail this on better. What do you think?
Not bad.
Not bad.
No, that's not bad.
I know, you're right. I need the arrow. I feel like I'm in 6th grade. That's good, huh?
Yeah. I think it needs just a little more inspiration.
What are you talking about? How could I? Ooh. Oh, yes, I'm feeling very inspired. A little more.
So that's it. You've fallen for Kasnov.
You're crazy.
Why else would you protect him?
I'm not. He never came on to me.
And you're jealous of Rosanna because she's got him and you want him.
That is insane. You know I've done everything I could to warn Rosanna about him.
And now you're gonna let her marry him?
It's her choice. It's what she wants.
She's living in a dream world. She's got no idea what he's pulling behind her back. If you won't tell her, I will.
Yeah. You'd love an excuse to do that, wouldn't you? Stop kidding yourself, Evan. I'm not in love with Mike. That's not what this is about. This is about you being in love with Rosanna.
Day 1, condition as usual. Get soft hair, get flat hair. Day 2, use finesse.
You did your best to get over Rosanna. You did great. You didn't let yourself get bitter. But I know it hurt to lose her to Mike. I know it still does. I shouldn't have said anything about him to you. I know it just brings up those feelings. And that's why you misunderstood what I said. Why you were willing to assume the worst of Mike.
I didn't misunderstand anything.
Yeah, Evan, you did. And the first thing you wanted to do was run and tell Rosanna. Why?
You know why.
I know what you said. The truth is, you'd like to break them up. Maybe you can't admit it, but it's true. So you jumped on the idea that Mike's a sleaze.
Hey, you brought him up. You were the one that said that he wasn't right for Rosanna.
Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. I admit, I think Rosanna would be better off with you, but she's made her choice. And I'm trying to be happy for her. And so should you. Nothing happened between me and Mike. Nothing. And if you tell Rosanna it did, it's only because you want to make trouble for Mike, and you'll end up hurting her.
Nothing happened between you and Mike?
No. And if it did, do you really think I'd keep quiet about it? Do you really think I'd let my sister marry someone who's two-timing her?
No.
I know what you're going through. Even though you knew it was over, it still hurts to find out they're getting married. It's so final. The last hope gone.
But I know you don't want to do anything to hurt her.
You're right, I don't.
You're a great guy, Evan.
Actually, I believe it was 7%. Yeah, but that was just in the first quarter. Mm-hmm. Can you hold on one sec, Hank?
It's late. Come
Client,
on.
I'll be right there. Sorry. The way I read it is that they got saddled with a lot of debt.
He said your love would heal him. Apparently work's the best medicine.
Well, it's all your fault. You forced him back.
Well, he's doing fine. Look at him.
Yeah.
His memory's sharp as a tack.
Ah, there you are. God, you sexy devil.
Okay. Virginia.
Oh, Kirk, let me look at you, baby. You clean up beautifully.
Where's Lily?
Oh, she left.
I thought she was going to stick around and wait for the test results.
I did too. What have you got here?
Well, I think we've pretty much eliminated the possibility of a brain tumor, which makes me think that the episodes had to be caused by some sort of a hallucinogen.
Lily thinks that Orlando Grimaldi is responsible because she wants to hold on to her grandson, but that's kind of crazy.
Well, people do a lot of crazy things when they think their family is threatened, right?
Come on, I never poisoned anybody.
Not yet.
What I did to Larry is a little out of line, and I apologize for that.
Well, just forget it. It's over, okay? We'll survive.
Yeah? He's in Chicago.
Dr.
You're
Stewart.
here. What's the story on this
Dr.
deal?
Stewart. Yes. I was doing inventory. These are missing from cabinet 4.
Oh. Well, let's go take a look, Virginia.
Well, Virginia, you must be very happy about that stock tip I gave you before I left. This is Virginia Wallace, a valued client. I guess you know that the reports of my demise were greatly exaggerated. Why don't we close that deal now? It's been on hold since my ill-fated honeymoon, all right? Guys, this will just take a second. If you could hang out in the conference
Virginia,
room until I'm done.
I'm sorry, I didn't get what company you're with.
Actually, no, she's my private client. Has nothing to do with Worldwide. So, do you mind? Maybe you can check over that Meridian stuff, and you can get a cup of coffee, and I'll be in just a couple of minutes. This won't take very long, all right? Thanks.
Okay.
All right, great. Thank you.
I'm waving my purse here.
Okay,
I'm
that's
coming
fine.
back.
I'll bring it in to you. Thank you. What are you doing here?
Oh, well, you know, baby, karma. You know, lives, mysterious paths crossing. Now, why did you introduce me as a client, huh?
Virginia, please. I'm trying to catch my breath here.
Oh, you are such an ingrate. I saved your butt in Sicily. Brought you back on my Learjet. Smuggled you back in the country so you could be with your wife. Oh, was that her? Size 4 blonde, huh?
Yeah, that's Samantha.
So you introduced me as a client, huh? Me?
Well,
A business associate?
Virginia.
Oh, yeah, I thought you threw away your bag of tricks. Thought you turned over a new leaf.
Well, I have.
Really?
As much as possible.
Uh-huh. So why'd you lie to your wife?
Must be a nice feeling for you to see this house getting back into shape, huh?
It's a house. Doesn't have much to do with me.
Mark's done a lot of work around here, though.
Yeah.
Seems like a really professional job, too.
When Mark does something, he always does it well. He always has been the best at everything.
look at that. It looks like somebody picked the lock. Do you believe it? Okay. Well, I can handle this from here, Virginia. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So what's missing?
Not what you'd expect. All the narcotics are here, the amphetamines. All that's missing are some anticonvulsants and some injectable B1.
That's odd.
I'll say.
You know, I was talking with Orlena Grimaldi about anticonvulsants earlier today.
I thought you said you'd stay in the car.
Just want to make sure you get in all right.
Listen, if Damien answers the door, we're in trouble.
Okay, I'll stay out of sight.
This is what happened last time. This is ridiculous. Damien! Damien! I want to see my son. Come down here right now. Open the door. Damien?
Yes, I hear. It's my daughter-in-law. I don't want to see her. I must care for my son. No, don't let her in. She'll go away.
You have no right to do this to me.
Lily?
No, I'm going in.
Lily.
Lily's in the house.
Children's Clothes by Good Lad of Philadelphia. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.